Hey, any Black Friday shoppers watching today? Ready to get some deals, boys? They call me Mr. Black Friday, and they have for many years. I'm one of the best deal getters this world has ever seen. If I see a deal, I'm going to get that deal one way or another. There's nothing that can stop me from getting a deal. Let me read a little bit to you about how I am Mr. Black Friday, sort of some quotes that even you could use, that people have used about me, stuff that you can use to be successful on Black Friday. Here's one quote from Mr. Black Friday. I can spot a deal a mile away. That's pretty self-explanatory there. Now here's another deal. Let's say I'm walking around a store and I spot a good deal on a certain appliance. This would be the quote I would use. That's a nice looking microwave. It's mine now. And that sort of lets everybody else that's shopping know that you're going to go get that microwave and purchase it, and they better back off. Let's look at another thing. This sort of is just a characteristic of Black Friday, but this will tell you, this is a certain section of items that you can always find great deals on Black Friday. Electronics, electronics, electronics. Enough said. Let's look at this now. This is sort of telling you an example of a profit. Sofas that were $4.99, now they're $300. So what you can do is exploit a couch potato the next week. You can easily buy it for that $300 deal, turn around and sell it a week later for $400 to some guy that was scared to get off of his couch on Black Friday, and you've just made a $100 profit. Let's look at another. Recliners that were $2.99, now $200. Now that's what I call a Black Friday deal. Now you may be wondering, well, sure, you sound and you look like a guy that we would call Mr. Black Friday, but what's your background? We're not ready to fully believe you yet. We want to hear a little bit about your resume. Well, luckily for you, I've written that down as well. And just to show you that I'm not faking any of this, this is all stuff that has been written down. So it is all official Black Friday stuff. Let's look. My resume. Over 18 profitable Black Fridays under my belt, and that's just something I can do. Knowing the shortcuts through the layout of multiple stores, that's something I know. You know how all this many stores will have certain things corralled off where you can only go certain ways. I know the shortcuts. I can get to that. I can get to that stove before anybody else can. Intimidation and muscle used to stifle competitors. If you can walk with the right posture, if you're tough enough and you're moving around in a straight line and you're not letting anybody push you out of the way, and you're being tough and you're using your brand of intimidation, like a mean look, something like that, then you're going to get an edge on the competitors. It's that simple. Raising your voice at the right times to look like you own Black Friday. Create an impression that you're a special VIP, and then Black Friday competitors will willingly get out of your way. If you can create the impression that you have more of a right to be there than they do, people are going to respect that, and they're going to let you go get the deals, and they're just going to move out of the way and sit down, and they'll even be happy to watch you get the deal if you can make yourself look like a VIP. And an example of raising your voice at the right time, let's say that you see the new Madden 2017 video game on the shelf and you really want it. You're a big fan of you've been watching football for close to 3 years, so you really want that Madden game so everybody will know you're a big football fan. You're going to raise your voice just when someone else is going up to the case to try to unlock it and get that game. You're going to raise your voice. I want that game! Alright, let's look at another thing I wrote down. This is an example. Let's say you're someone on Black Friday like me. You like to go and buy something in bulk just so you can turn it around and make yourself a sweet profit a little while later. Let's say you've got a 60-inch TV. They're on sale for $380 on Black Friday. You buy 10 of them for $380. 1 week later, you sell them for $390. You just made $100 in a week. And in case you aren't understanding that, or you're not believing what I'm saying, all that is written right here. There's a little chart, 60-inch TV, you buy it on 11/23, that's Black Friday. You turn around and sell it a week later, 11/30, for $3.90. $10 a TV, 10 plus 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 10. That's $100 profit you're making. And that's easy. That's easy, folks. That's easy. All right, let's look at the final thing. This is kind of to show you my look on Black Friday. I'm wearing the hoodie that I would wear. This is sort of so you can kind of stay incognito, so you can slip through and get all the deals. If you're wearing a hood, people aren't going to be trying to look at you much. They're not going to be sizing you up as much because you look mysterious. You're in a hoodie. So this is Mr. Black Friday, me on Black Friday. Let's take a look. You can tell I'm wearing my hoodie. I've got my arms crossed. That's just to look, you know, tough and confident. I have a little smirk going on, and you can tell I'm kind of this big, bulky, intimidating figure on Black Friday, ready to get all the deals for myself. And as you can see in the pockets, I'll let you read that for a minute. You have a tactical laser. You have a laser and you shine it on certain items, and then people, whether they like it or not, whether they realize it or not, they're going to be subliminally drawn to go after that item that you're shining your laser on. People, the collective stupidity of the masses should never be underestimated. If they see a laser on something, a lot of people are going to think that's the best deal in the house. And also in your other pocket, you've got a tactical misleading brochure with fake prices. So you're going to go up to someone, cozy up to them, act like you're their friend, giving them helpful Black Friday advice. You open up this brochure, it's got nothing but fake prices. So they're going to be going around in circles looking for these fake prices while you're getting the real deals. And a little quote that I say, because a lot of people, they might say, "Ooh, you're cheating. You've done 18 Black Fridays. You shouldn't even be allowed to shop. Let the new people take over. Why do you have to take all the deals, Mr. Black Friday?" That's real stuff that people have said to me in the past. So I had this little quote to counter them when they say that to me. Can you read that? Look at that. So I say to them, "Don't talk to me about unfair. It's Black Friday."